Four, three, two. We're live.
This is 2OF Entertainment.
Hey, we are here. How exciting
Yeah,
for us.
yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
That's
really,
cool.
yeah,
Welcome to
yeah.
another
Well, I
exciting
mean,
episode of hold on, let me see what show we're
what,
doing today.
what show are we on?
No Snobs or Knobs,
No,
episode
it's not.
787.
Right. Okay.
Don't be so
Oh,
excited about it.
yeah. Well, I was just saying, to you before we went live on this remarkable show, which has been watched all over the planet,
By
slash
three
into
people.
by three people, and don't forget, and the blind dog.
And a blind dog.
Yeah, you know,
Oh my God.
fishing licenses. So there you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
That's all
There's your
I'm
rant.
going to
That's
say.
your rant of the week, I think.
Maybe I'll have a bit of a rant.
All right, that'll be fun.
So,
All right. All
but
right. Well,
we've got a lot to get through.
oh, thank
Every
God.
week, this is
Yeah,
getting worse. Right, here we go, fans. Here we go.
there we go. We'll apologize in advance.
Yes, we will.
The leg wide open club, welcoming
Yes.
everybody with an open stance. There you go. There's
There
our
we
studio audience, guys. Okay.
They've been hanging around a lot because they had to wait for me to come back in after traveling 3/4 of the way around the planet to get a fishing license, which wasn't even.
Yeah.
Anyway, we won't rant.
No.
We'll just carry on. And
Oh, sure. This will be good.
just thank the audience for coming in and get on with the show.
All right. On this week's show, we have uncovered the facts, the rant of the week. Call me Elon. What a day. Really? What a day? Okay. Lost words, knobby news, sex horoscopes, conspiracy theories. Could you live here? And finally, the AI slut of the week. And there you go,
Yes.
everybody.
Here
Welcome to
we
No
go.
Snobs
So
or Knobs.
get your facts hat on,
What was the original use of Coca-Cola? Headache remedy, consumption remedy, energy booster. It was a headache remedy.
Headache remedy. Okay.
Yeah.
So
It wasn't for constipation, as far as I know. It was for headaches because it had cocaine in it. So you felt good. It
yeah.
had
Well,
cocaine in it until the 1930s. So what was the original use for Coca-Cola? We have headaches, constipation, or energy. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was a headache remedy.
headache remedy. Let's see
Yeah.
when we get to the end of the show. Some people might, all the cokeheads may get there before we do today, but we'll have to wait.
Some of them, yeah, they're probably already there. This
Yeah.
is the rant of the
Rant of the
week.
week.
Go ahead. Let's see what this is. Who is this from?
You're not ranting then.
I have it's not really it's not like how do okay, here's my rant of the week. All right, shush. I'm gonna do my rant of the week. Don't make me come over there and bitch slap you leg people. The rant of the week is this. I was pulling in to a restaurant, as you do with your car. And this lady was backing up.
Well, I
And
try to go to the car park. I don't try to pull into a restaurant with my car.
we pull into a restaurant. I'm too lazy to walk to the table. So as I'm pulling into the car park, thank you very little, this lady's backing up in her brand new Range Rover. And
Of course.
and she has a little handicap sticker, and I'm like, oh, I see it, and I am at least 5 meters away, right? And I see her, so I stop, let her. She keeps backing up, and finally I'm like, she went from 5 meters down to like a meter, and then I slam on my horn because I'm like, that's yeah, right.
Oh,
And
did you like that?
this FF, which means fat fuck, gets like she's swearing at me, screaming hysterically. And I'm thinking to myself, and the guy behind me, I look in the mirror, he's laughing. I think it's funny. And I'm like, let me get this straight. I just prevented you from slamming into my car with your brand new, because it has the temporary tag, Range Rover. And you are hysterically swearing and mad and blah, blah, blah at me for saving you, ruining my car and your car. I'm thinking, it's a horn. I didn't say anything. I didn't make any gestures. I'm just beeping the horn because you're too stupid to pay attention because you're a fat fuck. So, the fat fuck parks her car, FF as we like to call them, and I park mine, and we're walking, and she's mouthing off on her and blah blah blah. Blah. I turn around and I literally said, "Shut up, you fat piece of shit!" And her husband just looked at me. I said, "You almost hit my car." I said, "If you did, I would have just gotten out of the car and beat the fuck out of you." And then walked into the restaurant, and that was it. They didn't say a word because they were both shocked, I think. And I was like, I wasn't a happy person that day, so that day I didn't really
Yeah,
care.
yeah, yeah. Were
And I
you, were
just
you
like,
alone? Were you alone? Did you
I
take
was alone.
the?
And I was like, just shut up, you little fat fuck. I was like, I don't care. I don't care. You have a handicap sticker. You're just a fucking ignorant person, and I'm beeping the horn to save us both the aggravation having to deal
Yeah.
with insurance, and you're hysterical over nothing. And I'm walking in, I've already forgotten about it. And when she was going off, and I'm like, whatever. And I keep walking. And she's like, I'm talking to you. And I'm saying, you're talking to me? Okay, we're gonna talk. And I just like instant, like no Texas, everyone's friendly apparently. I turned around. That's when I just said, listen, you fat fuck. And you could just tell her and her husband. And I looked right at them both. I'm like, not in the mood. Don't give a fuck. Blah, 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 blah. It was a horn. Have a nice day. And I'll beat the fuck out of you. And I walked in. And it was sort of like, okay. And then we got to the restaurant, and I went to the hostess and I said, I'd like, sit over here so I can whatever. And I realized it took them a few minutes to come into the restaurant after that because I think I shocked them. But I'm like, and they were younger than me. And I'm thinking, it's a horn, you fucking moron. Someone's beeping a horn to save you from hitting something. Why are you upset? It'd be different if I would have called them every name in the book, give them, telling them the international symbol for number one. But all I did was put my hand on the horn, and she did everything. She swore. She was like,
So basically, you were just being a normal New Yorker. Then that's the way to look at it.
beeping a horn, right? But my point, this is why I was laughing, even when I was eating lunch or dinner or whatever. I was laughing to myself, saying, "It beeped a horn at you, and you're mad at me, like flipping me off, calling me every name in the book." And I'm literally, like I said, it would have been different if I slammed on my brakes and whatever. But I saw her trying to get into a spot. I'm like, "Hey, here's like 5 meters. You've got enough space." And I could tell. And it was just sort of, I just laughed. I'm like, why are you so upset about someone beeping a horn? So I just thought just not really a rant. It's more of a statement to all the FFs out there.
Oh, well, it's
Like,
anybody
there you go.
anybody that watches this show will understand that that's Rant. And there you go.
There you go. And wait,
You're
here's
not
the other
called the
thing.
leg opened wide society for nothing, are you?
There you go. And here's the other thing I thought was really funny about the whole thing. They had a handicap sticker in the car. And other than them both being FFs, I didn't see anything wrong with them. Like they had no limp, no crutches, no
The
whatever.
handicap was, of course, that they bought the Range Rover. That's what.
Well, no, I mean, yeah, that's a handicap. But I'm just saying they're taking a handicap spot. I'm thinking you have a handicap sticker because you're FFs. Is that why? Because I don't see a limp, a cane. I figured they'd be in a wheelchair. Nothing. They walked in like normal people. But I'm like, just because you're FFs, you have a handicap sticker. That's pathetic. They should. I literally was like,
let's move on to a real rant now, Stephen.
Oh my God! Yes, I'm sorry. Let's move on to another rant. That was good. That was good. That was good therapy. I like that. Sand in the shoes. Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
that's on the email this week.
There you go, Molester. Yep. Oh my God! The letter this week is from Molester. From Ball Play, Alabama. Sand in the shoes. How does sand manage to get into the shoes every time you're wearing socks and haven't been near a beach? It's like the sand, Star Trek, telepathically ability. The sand has telepathic ability. I don't have that problem. I can't relate to that. And Alabama is a shit state, so they probably have sand all over the place. So.
Well, you're making lots of fans here today, Stephen.
All right, wait. First of all, I love Alabama because it's the only state in the union when husband and wife divorce, they're still brother and sister. So I'm just saying, they have a college or a university, don't they? It's called nobody cares.
University of Alabama, probably.
But, well, they have. Yeah, I was in Alabama once. That was the longest hour of my life. Yeah, I remember Alabama. Yeah. Like I said. Yeah. Okay. Great. Yeah, well, I don't know why.
He went to Alabama, but it was closed due to lack of interest. But
he saw a sign that said Alabama left and turn around. So there you go.
So
all right. Well, yeah. So Molester Play, Alabama. Hey, is Ball Play a real city? If I look it up, is there like facts about Ball Play?
Stephen, everything on this show is real. All the facts are real.
Oh my God, that's so sad.
The only thing that's not real, of course, are your rants, because they're emotionally charged and therefore by definition not real. But everything you read on this show has been found on the internet. So by definition,
it's got to be real then.
Got to be real. Yeah. Okay.
Now
we're back on the hunt. We stop this man from taking every patent on the world on this planet for his own use. So we've got one. We're gonna have a crack, see if we can get this one. So it's
historical U.S. patent for a quirky, unusual, and arguably useless invention. By the way, last week's invention was not useless. I thought it was very good. This patent is number 3,789,401. It was done in 1974. Yes, a helicopter ejection seat. The ejection seat for helicopters, which ironically ejects upwards into the rotor blades. Yes, that is a useless patent. It should eject downwards away from the rotor blades. But yes, okay, that's interesting. I don't think we're going to go after that. Last week's was the condom that was electrically charged.
Electrical.
The electric condom, yeah.
Although I found out there was something interesting I found out last night. I think in 2000, I think it was 2021, or 2022, some Australian patent lawyer patented the wheel in Australia just to prove that they approved it. And that was just to prove that the Australian patent system was not up to speed. But they actually approved it. But
does it mean every wheel gets a royalty now?
Who knows? Who knows what it means? I think he was just making a statement. So let's make a statement ourselves. What a day! And this day is.
What a day in 2010.
2010.
Bird triggers false missile alarm. Oh, this is going to be great. A stray pelican. Huh? Communist bastard pelican. A stray pelican flying. Yeah, they're all communist. A stray pelican flying over a U.S. missile detection radar base was misread as an incoming warhead, temporarily escalating alert levels. It was a fat bird flying fast, an official admitted. Oh, we're so stupid. Okay.
So there you go. So next time, half of America gets wiped out, it'll be by some fat bird flying fast. So I thought, what do you think? I've got a funny feeling somebody's going to run up to that one. You're such a tart. But there you go.
Cunt. All right, next. I like the pelican almost starting World War III. That's awesome.
Okay. So we'll
let's play Lost Words.
I think we should. I'm going to change the title to "Let's Play Lost Words," which have references to American presidents, in plural or president, depending on
Twangillo? What?
Twangillo.
Twangillo.
A twangillo. What's a twangillo?
I'm assuming it has something to do with
speechless.
Trump.
He's speechless, ladies and gentlemen. We'll stop it now.
At first, I thought it had something to do with a dildo, and then I'm assuming it's not. So it's a twangillo. No. Maybe it's what Melania uses on herself. I have no idea. I have no idea what this is. What is this? A show off, somebody somebody that's a show off or flamboyant or gaudy. Yeah. Yes, and Trump is gaudy. And he is flamboyant. Yeah. So there you go.
And so he's a twangillo. So that's another one for your dinner party repertoire.
Yeah, can't wait.
So have you heard what the twangillo was talking about? So that's another headline. That's not a headline that's going to go on news.
There you go.
Speechless.
Okay.
He was.
All right, this week's snobby news, read by the
Yeah,
the
well,
guy with
I,
dyslexia. That's me. Here we go.
yeah,
Let's
yeah.
do
Well,
it.
let's just wind back to the bit that he just said he liked it. We'll just wind up. Okay,
I only
right.
like the one
Snobby
thing so
news.
far about the Pelican starting World War III. Come
All right. Yeah, well, and the Twangillo. Come on. Just
on.
let's have a little bit of do here. Come on.
Woman sues after being compared to a Darth Vader at work, wins 29,000 pounds. A UK woman was awarded nearly 29,000 in compensation after a colleague at the NHS Blood Transfer Service filled out filed out a Star Wars themed personality test on her behalf, labeling her having some personalities type of Darth Vader. The comparison made during a team building exercise in August 21 left the rookie feeling unpopular and contributor resignation following month. Let's see. Employment Tribune determined that a tribune determined that it was demeriting, acknowledging that the public that's bullshit. Give me a break. Some lady
Yeah.
wins 29,000 because somebody says you're compared to Darth Vader. Stop it. She's an FF, I bet. I bet she's an
No, who
FF.
knows? Who knows? But funny enough, she actually sued them for, I think, for loss of income or something else, which she
Yeah, yeah.
didn't get. She didn't get, but they did pay her £29,000 because somebody called her Darth Vader.
What a pussy. That's embarrassing.
Yeah, yeah.
She's
Well,
an FF. She's probably one
there
of
wasn't a
those
lot.
people.
We thought there wasn't a lot of news this week. We thought we'd get over
Apparently.
it.
All right, what else we got? Car dealerships introduces humanoid robot staff. Of course, Chinese Cherry Automobiles, CCA, everybody knows them, introduced a humanoid robot, and it's a Kuala Lumpur dealership, originally a digital character involved in the real-world sales assistant capable of interacting with customers, equipping them with automotive-grade technology, advancing. The AI understands gestures, navigates environments, and provides personal representatives. Terry plans to deploy more of these all over the world. That's great. And I'm sure, never mind, I was going to say something dirty. But anyway, that's very nice. So we have the Vader, Dark Vader, and we've got AI robots in car dealerships. Very
Yeah,
cool.
we're getting there. We're getting there. Well, don't clap yourself. I thought it was funny. Anyway, number 3.
Number 3, woman files for divorce after ChatGPT reads husband's affair in a coffee cup. Oh, I've read about this. A Greek woman, that explains a lot, filed for divorce after using ChatGPT to interpret the coffee grounds from her husband's coffee cup, a modern twist to whatever that word is.
Or
Go ahead.
testicle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good. Okay, thanks for
yeah.
helping me out. I suggested that it was fascinating about the woman whose name started E, was the whatever. Taking the reading seriously, she initiated divorce proceedings without confronting the husband. The husband was surprised by the developments, contesting divorce, arguing that the AI generated interpersonal lacks legal standing. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, seriously. I mean, we tried to do some. You'd be amazed in this crazy world we live in how difficult it is to find extremely stupid things to talk about, because this is reasonably stupid but not extremely stupid, and we do in fact like extremely stupid.
All right. California man uses underwater scooter in a lake to try to evade arrest.
Yeah,
This is going to be
yeah.
good.
He's just been was that sentenced, this particular gentleman.
Okay. Matthew, a 48-year-old Shasta County, California man, pleads guilty to wire fraud, mail fraud, money laundering, and witness tampering in connection with $35 million investment fraud scheme.
And
Okay.
a nice gent, and he's a bank manager.
Sure. Good, of course he is. In November 2020, the authorities attempted to arrest him, led to a car chase before fleeing into Lake Shasta with a Yamaha 350i underwater scooter, staying submerged for approximately 20 minutes before being apprehended. Spent some time out of underwater. Law enforcement could only see the bubbles. That's where he made a mistake. So between 2015 and 2020, he solicited funds from investors, repaying only about $8 million, using the rest for personal expenses, including purchasing 2 homes. So California, it's California. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
That was nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Keep away from those bubbles. That's all I can say.
That's why I don't drink Pellegrino. All right, let's see what else we got. People.
Oh yeah, I found this. This was quite funny. Big thing
People
about
only
it.
just wondering where condoms brand Durex got its name.
Yeah.
Many people are surprised to learn the name of Durex is an acronym for durability and reliability and excellence. Established in 1929, the London Rubber Company. The brand name was chosen to reflect the company's commitment to protecting high quality, dependable products. Over time, Durex has become one of the world's leading condom brands, known for its emphasis of safety and performance. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, big thing about that. People like mega surprised. Oh, have you read that? I would go. People say me, "Have you read that about Curio?" I thought I'd better share it.
Oh, you guys have a boring life in Europe. Okay.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah. Well, oh, that's just it's a tough week.
I know it's a tough week.
It's not a good one.
This could be good. Last week's one about the mom that got in trouble for cracking the egg over the kid's head did really well as a short. All right, let's see. Korean influencer slammed for drinking breast milk bought from Filipino woman. I'm going to like this one, I can tell. A South Korean influencer residing in the Philippines has sparked widespread outrage by filming himself purchasing and drinking breast milk from a local mother on the streets. Oh, you slut. Offering 5,000 pesos, about $9 US, or about €7. Transaction has uploaded over 30 videos. He's uploaded over 30 videos depicting these interactions featuring other mothers, children, blah, 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 whatever. The influencer claims these actions are intended to support impoverished families and denies any sexual intent, attributing to the consumption of breast milk to personal health reasons. Really? Okay.
Well, that's one to end the show with, don't you think so? Or to end the news with?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Korean influencer drinks breast milk.
What do you think, guys? Is that one for you? So there's a woman on the front row here with her legs open wide, and I think she's been waiting for it. And for the news. But okay.
Hello. So the story of the week. Oh, I know. So the story of the week is either the woman that wins 20,000 pounds for being called Darth Vader, car dealership introduces robots, woman files for divorce because she's an idiot, California man is just as dumb as the woman that filed for divorce, people just learning where a condom name comes from, and the Korean influencer basically banging hot little Filipino moms and then drinking their breast milk. That's the 6 choices. Let's go with the Korean influencer having fun with breast milk because, breast and milk, and why not? They're Korean.
Okay. That leads us on to the next.
That was good that I picked a Korean breast milk story for sex horoscopes.
That's moved us on to the next non-sexist aspect of this show.
Yeah, sex horoscopes. This is very exciting.
Yeah, that's for some people. Welcome to this week's edition of No Snobs and Knobs Sex Horoscope, where we spin the wheel of fortune to see how much Nookie you're going to get this week.
Let's see what we get. And we have the Aries at 99%. She's happy. Yeah, she's a new one. I like her. She's good.
She won't even get out of the bed this week, I think.
She's going to be busy with the leg spread people. Yeah.
Oh yeah. She'll be a and
32% for Taurus. 32% for the Taurus. Yeah, I can see why. Yeah, this chick's not ever going to get laid ever.
Yeah, but it's the ball's not pulling this week. That's for sure.
I know. Not even people in Alabama. All right, Gemini is getting 83%. I don't know how this chick's getting 83%, but sure, why not?
Well, that's probably her and her alter ego, and the two of them.
Answer 79%. She's happy about that. I could see that.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
like,
I think it was better than last week. I think she was a bit miffed.
Yeah. Hopefully you
it's gonna
check
be a
these
good
girls'
week.
IDs. All right, let's see what we got. We have Leo at 46. This chick is never
Yeah.
getting laid. I'm just
No,
telling. This is what
actually,
happens.
she's in bed knitting, I think, because the lion's not going to roar.
Yeah, I don't think so. And we have the Virgo at 80%. I don't know how this chick even gets laid. She just looks down all the time. Then she looks up.
Yeah.
And that's
and
it.
and that's how she gets laid.
Okay, by looking down. And what did I know?
Yeah.
All right, what do we have here? We've got the Libra at 21%. Now, she's cute. It's that Noxema shit she keeps doing. That's why she's not getting laid.
Well, I think she's got a bit of a side hustle going with some face cream. I think.
Gotcha. I could cream for her. Scorpio's at 73%. The Robert Palmer girl that's simply irresistible.
Yes, well, it's easy for you to say.
I know. After more scotch, please. All right. What do we have next? We have Sagittarius at 32%. Yeah, you're whatever.
Well, she's just happy to be here. She's happy
to be anywhere. See, she's just happy to be anywhere. And we've got the Capricorn at 76%. These are David's favorite. Yummy Mummy.
Yummy.
A MILF. This is our favorite MILF.
She's got to go.
And last but not least should be...
Oh, we've got a few more to go.
Oh, sorry. Aquarius, 31%. Yeah, she looks like she's a 31%er. She looks like she puts no... She lays there on her back and tells you the ceiling needs to be made.
I don't think there's a lot of water in the aquarium this week.
Yeah, let's see what we got. And the Pisces with the hot Asian, 92%. Way to go.
Oh, it's gonna be,
can't find another. She can't find just hot Asians for all of them. There you go. She knows she's a hot Asian. There you go. That's your sex horoscope for this week, kids. Now we're going to do conspiracy theories. All right.
Yeah, because you're the Open Lake Society, you get a chance to visit the girls in the dungeon before you go, and of course taste our delicious selection of vol-au-vents. But there you go. Just to make sure that everybody's happy this end. Conspiracy theories.
Okay, fluoride.
Yeah. This is sponsored by Robert Kennedy Jr., I think.
Robert Kennedy Jr. We're in a theory that fluoride water makes the docile and easier to control. Not a clue. But yeah, it's a nice theory.
Yeah. So nothing to do with the fact that it's gives your water a nice toothpastey sort of a flavour. No, none of that. It's actually designed to make people do stupid things like put shows on the internet and all that sort of stuff. So
who would do something stupid like that? We're showing That's
crazy. Who would do something as stupid as that? Or
that's crazy. Could you live here? This is my favorite segment. Okay, where are we living today?
Okay. Oh, well, glad you stayed on the show long enough to get to it.
Yeah, me too. Oh, Batcave, Henderson, North Carolina. All right, Batcave in Henderson, North Carolina. Let's take a look at the Batcave, CAVE.
Yeah. I think you have to give them 10 out of 10 for thinking about it a lot, because they named it after a nearby cave which was inhabited by bats.
Wow.
So
a Batcave is an unincorporated community in Henderson, North Carolina. The population, I'm sorry, there is no population. It's area code, the elevation. Batcave is famous for the largest known cave in North America surrounding the area. Batcave, which protects various species of bats, including endangered Indian bat.
The Batcave.
Yeah, probably gonna now have to take this off the air because we're using the song.
Oh yeah, well, allegedly. Well, it's a name. We're talking about bat caves.
Very cool, Batcave, North Carolina. Well, welcome to the show, Batcave.
Welcome to the postcode. And what about you, lot? You're back
And this week's answer, Coca-Cola was used for headache, constipation, or some other shit. No one remembers. And I said it was used for headache. So the answer is Coca-Cola was used for
retention. the attention.
A headache.
Headache.
Thank you very much. That was right. Same thing you use Coke today for a headache. I mean, that's allegedly what I hear. I don't know for a fact. Anyway.
Yeah. Well,
So there you go.
Peru, was it, what did Robin Williams call it? Peruvian marching powder.
Peruvian marching powder. Yep, that's what he did. So that's the show today, isn't it? Well, that's exciting. We just have the AI slut of the week coming up. Thank you, everybody, for watching or listening to the show. Thank you to the leg. I can't even say it. The Legs Wide Open Club. We appreciate you guys being part of the live studio audience. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Yeah. And whether you want to or not, we will be back Wednesday. If you like it or not, we don't really give a shit. We will be back next Wednesday. Who knows? Maybe we'll do the show live on Tuesday when we record it for Wednesday, and you could be part of the live studio audience as well as the whoever comes in. So we'll see.
Well, yeah, that's a bit. It's gonna be, yeah.
We could.
We've only got this local bus that goes around and picks up people. So.
Okay. So we can't do it live on YouTube then. Sorry. If you guys wanted to see the show live on YouTube and be part of it, let us know, and we'll do it live one day just for fun. Other than that, it's going to be pre-recorded and put out on a Wednesday. But we'll see you here next Wednesday. And we once again will thank the Legs Wide Open Club, and congratulations to the guy who drinks breast milk, the Korean influencer. And before you leave, don't forget to subscribe and like, tell your friends, or catch one of our other shows. And if you're into cigars, this Saturday, Anna Lopez. If anybody wants to know, Anna Lopez is the woman for Habano cigars when it comes to blending the cigars. So some of the stuff you're smoking is made by her. Will be on this Saturday on Habano Saturday. And that's it, kids. Here's AI Babe of the Week, and we'll see you all next Wednesday. Have a great rest of your week. Bye-bye.
Bye, Stephen. Bye-bye.
Bye.